What's up YouTube, it's Point A to B, and today I'm coming at you guys with a Infernoble Night deck for October 2020. This is pretty much my main deck right now, and I've been playing around with this, doing a bunch of different lists, but this is what I have, the current list that I'm running right now, and I think it's really consistent. It's 44 cards, and let's just get right into it. So start off with your boss monster. You have double Gear Freed. Different builds, you can run this guy at 3, but for the list I'm playing right now, 2 is the perfect number. You guys will see a different version in another video. I'm going to show you 2.0 of like a Gear Free Turbo variant, but right now I think this is the best competitive build just for my liking. You got 3 Renaud. A lot of people cut it to 2 in decks like this, but I really like having this card at 3, really like seeing it. And then of course triple Oliver. This guy, he's just way too good. He's how you play through Nibiru and just play through hand traps in general. Then this build is OG. For this list, you only need them at 1. That's it for all the Infernoble stuff. For other starters, you have 3 Connector, Dolphin, of course. That's pretty much self-explanatory. And then with the other extenders, I just run 2 of each. I'm really thinking about putting in a 3rd Red Layer or a 3rd Firefoot Lady. I kind of go back and forth with a lot of them. I've tried out builds that play 3 of each, but for this deck, it's really working out to just play the 2s because I was just trying to cut the deck count down. This is a nice 44 card list, and those are pretty good numbers for those. For the one-ofs, the combo pieces, you have TG Striker. I only play it because I don't have Gemba, and I used to play TGs back in the day, so it's just a nice little throwback. And if anything, it has a Cyber Dragon effect, so if your opponent has a monster and you're going second, you can just bring them out like that if you happen to draw them. Then you have, of course, Coldwing, 001, and Plague. You need all these because if you draw Coldwing, you go the Plague Spreader route, and that's how you combo through. And there's just different ways to combo off depending on your hand. So, but you got to play those. Those are the combo pieces. And then for hand traps, I just like maining them. I've tried builds where I don't play any, but this I think is the best lineup for me right now, and it's the Gamma package, double Nibiru, and double Imperm. So you have a good chance of drawing at least one of these going second to help you out playing 44 cards. And I think those are the 3 best hand traps right now for the entire game, depending on the matchup, but generally they are the best. I'll make videos regarding hand traps as well in the future. But we have 3 Heritage of the Chalice, of course, for the spells, 3 Durendal, and your Rhoda. There's all your Rhodas right there. If deck plays 7, pretty much more than that with a Soul. For the rest of your equips, you have a Phoenix Blade, Living Fossil, Smoke Grenade, and then in this build, you have to do it. Triple DDR. This card is insane if you happen to draw multiple copies. And then you go the Gear Free route, and I'll show that in a different video. I'll do a combo tutorial, but DDR is just insane. You can kind of bring back Omega and just rip their hand to absolute shreds. So DDR is just absolutely disgusting in this deck. And then the last 2 one-ofs I play are Reborn and Called By. So that is the main deck. For the extra deck, you have Double Assault, your Link Cross, of course, Hulk, Rordon, and then access code Talker. This thing just wins games, grind game, you make access code, pretty much just comes out of nowhere and you win the game. Synchros, you have Formula, Tatsunoko, Metal Marcher, Herald, Roland, and then of course Charles, Power Tool, Savage, and Omega. So that's the whole extra deck. It's pretty tight. You can, replace some of these sinkers. A lot of people do, not a lot of people, but I see people play Unicorn. It's also another good link to go into late game, and it just kind of helps you out. But I think you just need Omega. It's also a good card to send for when they Maximus you. So that is the extra deck. Onto the sideboard. These should be Drolls, but Ash is still pretty good. Triple Ash, double Lancia, and a Crow. Just think of this as my 3rd Lancey at this point, because I do side it in for, the Automatica, or just Invoked in general, and Dinos. And then for the mirror match, you need double Token Collector, and even Dragon Link. It's a pretty good card. Speaking of those matchups, you also need a 3rd Nibiru for all those combo decks. And then more going second cards, you have Pankratops, 3 Dark Ruler. I've played a lot of builds that mained 3 of these, especially the 50 card variant. Haven't really tested the 60 card in real life, but I definitely would main it as well. But it's just in my sideboard right now for how this deck is going to perform, but you need it. And then double Cyclone, because this card is pretty good against Dogmatica, and then you're going to run into Eldritch here and there, and just back row decks in general, so Cosmic is really good to get the job done. Couldn't really find space for Red Reboot in here, but it will be in my other decks, side decks, and in the future I will probably find room for it. But that was the deck, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm going to be bringing this to the Sneak Peek tournament. I'll let you guys know how I do at that. And yeah, guys, comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for my giveaway video. And if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead, link in the description. It's .A to B_YGO, everything lowercase. So thanks a lot, guys. Comment, subscribe. Have a great day.